Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Today we will be launching a small nuclear tug. Well, small for some. Basically, the idea behind this craft is that it'll be stuck in orbit, it'll be reusable, so we'll be able to use it multiple times, transfer payloads around, so it should eat up some of the costs. The tug itself is about 100,000. And this booster right here is probably about 80. I forget the exact math, but the whole launch is 180,000. We are kind of running out of money. We're not completing contracts, so and this will not help us complete a contract either. I'm just kind of hoping we can save some money on future missions by doing this. So, like, one of our missions is to plant the flag on the moon, so we can use this to take the Kerbal to the moon. They can come back, rendezvous. Should save us some money, I think. And then we can use this to transfer a robot to Val to mine some ore. Although I do want to put a giant robot, giant mining station on Val. That was a great place to mine. Refuel the jewel fleet. We also need to dock 2 vessels around Kerbin, so I hope. I'm trying to do this asteroid contract, but for some reason the Sentinel satellite's not observing any asteroids. Don't know why. But not very fun. It's just a simple. Oh no. Darn it. It's much better made in orbit. Not having money to be messing around right now. And we go for another loop. Fantabulous. Alright, that was not even gonna. We might be in trouble here. Nothing like the somersaults on takeoff. But it's interesting, actually. Starship, the first launch, they actually tried to do a somersault and use the centrifugal force of that to pull the ship away. Didn't go very well. The ship got blocked. Like it wouldn't separate from the booster. And eventually it all exploded. I forget exactly how it happened, but I was doing somersaults for a while. Just like Kerbal Space Program. So it looks like the booster won't have enough Delta V to actually get us into orbit, but nuclear engines should help with that. If they get to high enough altitude, they'll get time to burn the nuclear engines. This craft is pretty slow in terms of acceleration, but it is efficient. Again, we're having some money problems. We only have $300,000 left. Like a single one that launches costs more than that, so. Oh. Forgot about that. Forgot to disable crossfeed. Wait, no, the other way. Come on. Alright, in. That was not good. Oh, I guess that's everything. I think we got some more to see it, or... Yep. Let's go to orbit. Goodbye, booster. Stole our fuel. Jerk. Still have a ton of Delta V though. I'll be like 5,000. Yeah, no payload. If anything, this tug will help as a relay, so even if you don't get anything out of it, you still have a relay. There's 2 docker ports, one for fuel in the front, one for payload on the back. Although these engines might hit the payload. It's gonna have to be small payloads back here, unfortunately. This tug's just too tiny for anything big. We did find a bigger tug, but it just costs too much money, so we'll go with the small tug, complete some missions around Mid-Mist, the Moon, Cedric, etc. We got a ton of interesting things going. I did put an asteroid in orbit of Kerbin because we were having trouble with the Sentinel satellites. I was trying to debug them. I think it's just some sort of glitch or something that's not gonna go away. So, unfortunately, the asteroids tracking station doesn't really work for us. So if we want to use asteroids, if I can actually go out and get them blind, not very fun. Let's push into orbit. Now we did drain all of our oxidizer from the stage, which means we won't be able to do any docking maneuvers. These all run on the Vernon thrusters, the Vernon engines, they all run on oxidizer. Mostly, it's a little bit liquid fuel, it's mostly oxidizer. That's the reason we even have oxidizer on the spacecraft. And then it's designed to carry maximum of about 40 tons. Taking 40 tons pretty far, so 40 tons, it's not too much, but it's enough for little things. Alright, perfect. Oh, and also part of this episode, we'll be doing the probe launch to, I think we'll go to the Mun, the fueling probe. So, did get an engineer up here, install a fuel tank that we were missing. This is our refueler. I do plan to make another refueler craft. I think the second one might be focused on liquid fuel only. We'll be doing a Mun mission on this episode, theoretically. We are quite inclined, so it's not ideal, but really should be going to Mid-Mist, but how much does that circumference? Whatever. Let's do that mission. So this tug will be in charge of refueling the this refueler craft will be in charge of refueling the tug. So I think I want to send this guy to, I think I'll keep him around in Kerbin while we complete our contracts, and then I'll send him to Valve. He's designed for operation on Valve. This whole program's basically to try to build it up to working on Valve. I'm going to send a second refueler craft though. The last career world, I only sent one. and it exploded, and I had life support mod enabled, and we were able to get the Kerbins home in time because we couldn't refuel their spacecraft to go home. So this time though, I took out life support. Just make the game a little more fun. I do like adding life support and like design constraints, you know, but there's times when you wanted to have like a lot of design constraints, and there's times where you don't really care. Let's see if we can get this to the mud, start mining, and then if we got fuel, then we'll do the mud mission. That's interesting. Just come back. Yeah, I'll just land on the mud from here. Pretty cool design. Big landing legs. Those are on a mod. Everything else is stock though. Got fuel port up here for docking. 2 drills. It's relatively big. Solar panels and radiators. Make mining as efficient as possible. Seems like we're having communication problems. We only have connection to 1 satellite right now? Really? Doesn't this thing have a satellite? Or antenna? Forget to put an antenna on this guy. Oh, that's a huge design flaw. It's going through 3 different relays right now. Oh, I guess we'll need to put an antenna on this guy. This guy's gonna have to stay in the Kerbin sphere of influence if it doesn't have an antenna. Oh, looks like Bach should be landing on which side? Am I recording? Yes, okay. Sometimes I record episodes, but I don't actually record them because I forget. Oh, I had an antenna on this guy, but I guess I didn't. We also do need to get a little bit more science, so might make sense to do an Eve mission with like a science team. Go plant flag on Gilly. I think we'll do that next episode, maybe. See if we could try to land in the middle of this crater. Or on the edge of it, I guess. I don't like landing on the edges of craters because they're kind of steep. It's a crater on a crater. So this is a chemical engine refueler, but the next one, it might be nuclear. Not sure yet. We're getting pretty close. I'm cutting our velocity a lot. We should have plenty of fuel for the landing. This thing is a very high thrust too, so could have made it bigger. Next one might be a little bit bigger. It's barely even on. Can't even see the flame. It's just dumping gas straight from the tank, using the pressure of the tank, I guess, to perfect landing. So let's see how fast we can refuel this thing. Be a good benchmark day. I don't know what the ore concentration is here. I don't really care. As long as there's ore, you know, we can refuel them. That's important. We just gotta be able to like refuel within like, you know, 100 days or so. I guess it's not super important because our only timeline constraints are like for transfer windows and contracts need to be completed. Missing ore. Oh, we forgot to start the drill. Alright. But it takes 30 days. Started on day 10 about. It's not even going. Did it turn off the drills? I think it might have turned off the drills. That's annoying. Might need to give this thing more batteries. This is a good time to test things out while we're in, you know, our sphere of influence. Stop doing that, please. Yeah, I'll just leave it here. And it will fuel up on its own. Thanks for watching.